Okay, what happened to Johnny Depp's finger happened a long time ago and it was all him. Watch now.
Okay, we have got so much to tell you about. We have done TMZ for 11 years. I have never seen a nastier divorce than Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And I am telling you, we are about to show you video and some photos that you are not going to believe. We got this video Friday night. Before we show it, I want to just set the stage for it a little bit. This was shot a couple of months before their argument on May 21st, which is when she claims domestic violence. He denies it, she claims it. Couple months before, they are in their kitchen, and it appears to be sometime morning-ish.
Yeah, it's like early morning because of what she says in the video.
Johnny seems to be drinking, and he just goes crazy, and she is secretly recording.
Nothing happened this morning, you know that?
Were you in here?
No.
So then nothing happened to you this morning?
Yeah, you're right. I just woke up and you were so sweet and nice. We were not even fighting this morning. All I did was say sorry.
Did something happen to you this morning? I don't think so.
No, that's the thing.
You want to see crazy? I'll give you crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're crazy.
Have you drunk this whole thing this morning?
Oh, you got this going? You got this going?
I just started it.
Oh, really? Really?
So it looks like, Mike, it looks like he suddenly discovers he's being taped by her.
Well, that's the first thing I notice in this video is that Amber Heard, it's in this, I think she thinks helps her case, that this has happened enough to her that she puts this camera down on the table and starts filming because she knows the way this argument's gonna go and wants to get whatever he says or does on tape. If you notice, halfway through the video, she moves the camera so that it gets the angle of Johnny Depp so that he's on camera. Now, the other thing that I have to say Amber thinks by leaking this video is gonna go a long way for her is that she's been alleging a lot of bad things about Johnny Depp, about domestic violence, about hitting her, breaking bottles, and overall acting a certain way and being intoxicated. She thinks this video proves that. The video to her proves, number one, you can tell Johnny Depp's intoxicated. Number two, he breaks a glass and a bottle on tape. And three, at the end of it, he grabs the camera in a menacing enough way where you think maybe something happens after that. We are told this video was taken months before the alleged assault took place. But again, Amber's, I think, hope, and she hasn't said she didn't put this tape out, but come on. You know, she taped it and she's the only one with the video.
Yeah, and by the way, and her side, we should say, her side says there was no domestic violence here. This is, and we know that they are also saying that this was heavily edited, they say, and that's their position, but it is, boy,
Now,
is it
do you
ugly.
think this actually helps her side out? I guess that's my question, because
I don't know that it's even admissible.
A lot of comments online were still blaming her and saying that what is she doing secretly recording
Well, it's
him?
very
And
Oksana
I was kind
Grigoriev.
of shocked by that.
That's a good point. And I will point out those two areas. Number one is you see Johnny Depp in action. A lot of people that know him from his Pirates of the Caribbean movies, they can't or don't want to believe that he actually is that kind of a person. So that's number one, and Amber is leaning that way so that people can see that. But you're right, Dax. The other thing is, it's very calculated. And Amber Heard, to some people, comes off as she's holding her morning coffee, she's positioned the camera just right, knowing
Talking
that
very softly.
Yeah, talking softly, and even some people connected to Johnny Depp would say baiting him, like just making it so she can get all of this on film.
Well, you mentioned, Harvey, that Johnny's people even said that it was heavily edited, but that she was egging him on in parts that were cut out, and that she was laughing at other parts. We don't see any of that.
You don't see any of that, which is why it's probably not going to be admissible when this thing goes to trial. Now, we have just begun, folks, because get a lot of these apples. They were in Australia a month after they got married, and this is last year, and they're in Australia shooting Pirates, and according to Amber and her people, Johnny was in the hotel room, and they got in an argument, and Johnny started hurling things. Mike, help me out.
A plastic
phone.
Same kind of thing. Bottles, broke several windows, and then took the phone and started banging it against the wall till it broke into pieces like a plastic phone. So at some point in this process, Johnny Depp cuts off the tip of his finger.
Well, not intentionally, that one of the pieces of a sharp object, either the glass or the plastic, literally, and we're not going to show it to you, but I'm telling you, we put it on the website.
Oh, it's awful.
And it is not for the faint of heart.
It's the tip of his finger off, is what it is.
It is literally the tip of his finger is off.
Right.
And as if that wasn't bad enough.
But I was gonna say, here's where it takes the big turn. So according to Amber, Johnny Depp then takes the stump from the end of his finger and dips it in dark blue paint that she had laying around the house, because she's like an artist painter as a hobby. Dips it in the paint and then starts writing on the wall the paint and blood mix thing, doing words and names, including Billy Bob. And that reference is to the fact that Billy Bob Thornton and Amber Heard did a movie together, and Amber claimed that Johnny thought that they had slept together. And so he's so mad that he dips his finger in the paint with the blood squirting out and writes Billy Bob on the wall.
And if you look at the very bottom of the mirror, it says, or the pinning, it says Easy Amber.
That's some crazy stuff, you guys. This is insane.
Well, and you're looking at the photo. I mean, again, this is a Johnny Depp thing where a lot of stories can be told about certain people, but Amber Heard is using some of the images for people to see, and we're not getting the whole story, but you're getting the picture of Billy Bob on the wall in dark blue paint, clear as day.
What I thought was interesting, so he's got the finger removed, he's dipped it in paint. He didn't go and get help for 24 hours after that. Did not go to the hospital to get them to clean it out, to get them to...
So they couldn't reattach the finger, and so the tip of the finger. So what they did was they took a flap of skin on his hand and used it to try and...
Oh, there you go. You can see it right there.
Yeah,
you can see where the scar is.
Hi, guys. This is Todd Simmons in Denver, Colorado. I'm really not surprised that Johnny Depp would cause Amber so much suffering. I mean, apparently he likes causing suffering, especially if you see his performance in Sweeney Todd. But his behavior is obviously erratic and violent. And, you know, the fact that he didn't even get his finger fixed for 24 hours, that's not a sane person. That's not a logical kind of reaction. And so it's hard to believe that he doesn't cause her a lot of suffering, and maybe that he wasn't violent towards her.
Well, there is a lot more in this case, I'm telling you, and it's just the craziest relationship you've ever seen. But it's scheduled to go to trial if they can't settle this thing, and right now they're in an impasse. If they can't settle, it is right now scheduled for when.
Right? I mean, they have to.
Dude,
I gotta think they want to stop this
I now
faucet.
think there is a chance it will not settle and go to trial. I actually think it could not settle and go to trial. I know.